Welcome back on the AM show. Time now for us to talk about some properties, Waylead Properties to be specific. But right before we get into that conversation, Water is Life Awake is premium purified water treated through a strict verification process to ensure that every bottle on the market refreshes you better. And guess what? They have the perfect sizes for all people, all events, 330 ml. 500 ml bottles, 750 ml bottles, and 1.5 liters if you're a heavy drinker like me. And in addition to all of that, if you're thinking of water for your homes, your offices, they've got the perfect bit for you. 19-liter jar bottles, just adequate enough for all of those occasions. So all you must do now is drink Awake Purified Drinking Water wherever you go. Grab your bottle. And remember, for every bottle you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. And that indeed is heartwarming. It's another quality product from Casapreco Company Limited. If you want to purchase in bulk, here's the number to call: 0262 351 251. Do remember, this advert is FDA approved. Now let's go on with our conversation, and we're hosting Waylead Properties. They've been here on the show time and again, and they have some new bits that they're going to be sharing their thoughts with us about. Are you excited, as I am? Well, let's get into the studio now. Emmanuel Nyako is Marketing Manager with Waylead Properties. Ima, thank you for coming. We also have Sefin Siao, Properties Sales Consultant, also with Waylead Properties. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
I'll start with you, Emmanuel. Tell us a bit about Waylead Properties, how far you've come. When did all of this, start this journey? Tell us a bit about your outfit.
All right, so Waylead has been in Ghana, in the construction industry in Ghana since 2012.
2012?
Yes.
So that's just about 10 getting to 11 years.
11 years, yeah. This November will be our 11th year. We've done quite a number of properties. Vista Demarim, a gated community at East Airport, 100% sold out. Our homeowners are enjoying the facilities in there. We have the Le Jardin Symphonic, 56 unit townhouses.
You have to sound that like the French, right?
Pardon?
Le Jardin
You have to sound that like the French.
All right.
Especially when you're in a show with me.
All right. Le Jardin. So 56 townhouses.
Right.
About 98% sold out. We have just about 3 or 4 units available for sale now.
Okay.
And then we have our 2 new babies, the Alphabet City, a luxurious 2 and 3 bedroom apartment in the heart of Sakumono, and our new baby that we are expecting, the Willow Lane, which also about 100 unit townhouses, also at Sakumono. So we are here this morning to let Ghanaians and the whole world know of the good things that is happening at Waylead, and for them to come and get one of our beautiful homes.
So I was trying to pull your legs there about Le Jardin Symphonique. But anyway, interesting bits. Anything else you'd like to add, Sefin, about Waylead, especially as you're one of those properties consultants?
Yeah, sure. So I'll add from this angle. With the apartments, we have 2 bedrooms and then 3 bedrooms. So for us to let people know that we are a group that provides variety of design to our potential clients. For the 2 bedrooms, we have 3 main types. We have the 95 meter square, the 101 meter square, and then 110 meter square. For the 95 and then 101, they are 2 bedrooms with 3 washrooms. All the 2 bedrooms are en suite, and you have a visitor's washroom as well. You have a balcony, you have a living area and the dining area together, plus your kitchen. Then with the 110 meter square, we have designed that in such a way that it has an open kitchen concept, 2 bedrooms with 2 washrooms. There is also the 3 bedrooms, which are 3 types. So you have a 3 bedroom with 2 washrooms, you have 3 bedrooms with 4 washrooms. It means all the 3 bedrooms are en suite plus a visitor's washroom. Yeah. And then we've also added, we've sold quite a number of them, and we've realized from our clients that most of them want a maid squatter. So that is something that we have added to the 3 bedroom. Aside the bedrooms that are en suite, we also have a maid squatter that has been added. This is unique. You won't find this in any of the apartments in the country, because we've realized from our clients that this is what they want.
So most of them have or require helps at home.
Exactly.
And the helps must be housed somewhere.
Exactly.
And usually maybe the number of bedrooms are already taken. A man, maybe a woman, or let's say a couple and their children.
That's it.
So usually they would struggle to get extra space. And that is a need you are meeting.
Exactly. We have added a space. We have added a space for the maid's quarter in the apartment. Yes, and that is unique. You don't find this, elsewhere in this country.
So you've already started getting into the conversation proper, but I'd like to find out. Let's break it down. So your 2 new babies, if you like.
Yes, please.
Alphabet City.
Yes, please.
Let's talk a bit about that. What further detail can you give? What is Alphabet City in its full context? What is it?
All right, so Alphabet City.
For those who may be interested.
So Alphabet City is a gated community. So though it's an apartment unit, it's gated. It comes
gated. Okay.
Gated. So security is assured. So you are when you're living in Alphabet City, you are living in a gated community. Besides that, there are other facilities in the community that you enjoy. The swimming pool is under construction, probably in the next month it will be done. Okay. We have tennis courts. A gym is coming up. So it's a community that you find everything that will aid you in living peacefully. Not just that. We built Alphabet City with 2 things in mind: to make our homeowners enjoy their stay in the community, and also for the apartment to serve as the best investment opportunity for Ghanaians. So I will tell you that instead of you to do bond stocks and have issues, why don't you invest in my apartment? That will give you a very good yield. That's the rental income, and at the end of the day, the property also will appreciate.
Now, that's an interesting, part that you've just brought into the conversation. And you're mentioning bondholders and all of that. We know the situation with bondholders. But I've known people as well who do the, is it Airbnb or something, who purchase properties. And they are not living there. They are just renting them out to people who come from abroad and all of that. And some are making a killing. That's what you're suggesting. So that's a very valid investment.
Exactly. Whether you are going in for the short rental or the long term. Because as of now, we have a lot of people on the list looking for places to rent in Alphabet City. Wow. So all our clients who bought for investment purposes, we are fully booked. And then we have a lot of people who are still looking for places to rent. Right. And then more of the units are ready now. So why don't you place a call to us, get one of the units, and our estate management department will help you with the renter. So you don't go through those stress alone.
Okay.
In as much as we are managing the estate 24/7, taking care of all issues that comes in the estate, assisting our homeowners for them to live as kings and queens in our palace, we are also helping them, those who want to go into the investment, to rent up their spaces.
That's an interesting bit. So purchase and we'll even help you in terms of renting out your own facility. Sure. What has that been like though? I just want to get into that. What has that been like? What has that experience been like for your customers?
For our customers, I think it's the best thing that has ever happened to them in the real estate industry. So we are seeing that just by the headache of getting somebody in the apartment is on us.
Wow.
So we have a whole department.
So for all of those who have bought for that purpose, have you been able to get them clients?
Sure.
All of them?
All of them, as we speak now. And we have other clients. We have other clients on our list looking for places to rent in the community.
And they are not even getting it?
They are not getting it.
Wow.
So instead of you to go into all those things, that will give you problem later. Why don't you invest in Alphabet City and then get good returns?
I mean, for me, it makes sense. If I'm going to purchase it and you're even going to help me get a customer, look, if I had the money, you would have my money right now. But let me come to you, Sefin. So we've been showing some of those images on TV. You've seen them. Where are these ones located? Okay,
so these our properties, we at Sakumono Community 14 in Tema. It's really the route you use to get to the main heart of the city. Okay. You can use the motorway and then the beach road. So from the location of your property to town, in less than 30 minutes, you'll be in the heart of Accra. In less than 30 minutes, you'll be in airport. So Waylead Properties, the location of our properties is the best for...
So they are very central?
Very central, that's it, yeah.
Let's talk about what else makes your projects unique. But I'd like to start from, you were talking about you have security, it's a gated community and all of that. You also mentioned the swimming pool. In recent times, I mean, there have also been security concerns about swimming pools. You know what I'm talking about. celebrities whose children, this and that. What plans do you have in that regard? Before you tell me more about what makes your properties unique.
So as I said, we don't just build the facilities and leave them. All our projects speaks for itself, right from Vista de Marine, Le Jardin to Alphabet City.
Right.
We build and manage. So all our swimming pool have the lifeguard.
So safety is guaranteed.
Very, very
Lifeguards 24/7.
24/7.
I see.
And that is what they do. That's why we pay them to be there. Our gyms in all our previous have their gym instructors there. So we take.
Maybe you don't come and do something and injure yourself.
Yes. So we take all those things into consideration.
Great stuff. Back to you, Stephen.
Okay, so one of the reasons that make Alphabet City or Waylead Properties unique is the construction process. Okay, unlike what you see outside, the traditional method, you have the sandcrete block of say 6 inches. What we are doing at Waylead is that our block size is 8 inches. And it's not the sandcrete, we are using quarry dust. And it's not hollow, it is solid throughout, right from foundation to the roof beams. Solid blocks, 8 inches. After plastering, you have about 10 inches. And that is very huge. That makes the building very sound. We've had clients who have repeatedly bought because of that, because they know they are investing in a good property. They are buying the right thing for their generation. So that makes us stand out. Our payment terms, we require that you make initial deposit.
I was just about to get to that, but
yes,
since you've taken the wind out of my sail.
We require that you make a deposit of 20%.
20%?
20%, and then you spread the balance for 2 years. If you are a group, let's say we have 50 people coming on board, say we want to buy 50 units, then we can spread that for 5 years. There are also mortgage options where you can have up to 20 years. Okay, you can have up to 20 years. You make the initial deposit, and then that is spread for you. That makes us stand out.
Anything else on the flexibility of your payment terms? So 20% in hand and then 2 years to pay. Are there any, I'm just, especially in these economic times where people have defaulted on loans, so many things have happened. Some people have taken up, such initiatives and realized, oh, wow, I don't. When that happens, what do you do? How do you accommodate?
We sit down with you. We understand the system. We understand people. We understand our clients. Now, for us, the moment you buy a house from us, we don't treat you as a client anymore. We treat you as a family member. So we sit down with you, and then we look at the best way that we can all come out of your difficulties. If it means extending it for you, or anyway, we walk through with you. So all our clients, at the end of the day, becomes more or less like a family to us. Yeah. And then to also add to the Alphabet City, all the apartments unit comes with elevator, a standby generator. So when you are in there and the light goes out, the generator, and then we have a standby reservoir.
Okay.
So water, electricity, and access is really assured. And it's very friendly to even, apartments are all friendly for our brothers and sisters who are disabled.
So people with disabilities.
Yeah, we took that also into consideration. Then the Willow Lane, it's a new thing that we are bringing up. 3-level townhouse with an option for you to have an elevator. If you're buying from now, I think to June, we are giving you free elevator in your house. For now, you might think you might not need it, but in the next 10, 50 years, 20 years that you are going on retirement, you are becoming a little old, it becomes an advantage for you.
Well, that's interesting. Anyway, comparatively, I'm sure some people would be curious. There are so many real estate, agencies across the country. People would be wondering, comparatively, you're delivering maybe similar things to what other people are, though there are differences in terms of your block quality, in terms of your finishing, and in terms of some of those unique things you're offering, like the maid's quarters. But comparatively, in terms of cost, how do you fare on the market? How do you, if I came to you that, look, I want one of your properties, but I want to know how moderate you are, still delivering quality, what would you tell me? Okay,
so if you look at the entire real estate market in Ghana and those delivering something closer to what we are doing, we are about 30% less expensive.
30%
less expensive.
Wow.
That's a research that we've done, and our patrons can also come to our site, check what we are doing, and then compare it with any real estate on the market.
So they're getting value for money, and of course, they're getting very flexible payment terms.
Sure.
Interesting stuff. To wrap up the conversation, gentlemen, so what is the future of Waylead Properties? Where next from here?
All right, so the Alphabet City and then the project at Sacramento, we are looking at delivering about 800 units, housing units. So 800 housing units on a 50-acre land,
Okay.
where we are going to have, beside the swimming pool for Alphabet City, we are going to have an Olympic-sized swimming pool in the community.
Olympic size.
Yeah, for the entire community. The plans are far advanced to have a security zone comprised of a fire service station, a police station in the community.
Okay.
We have commercial areas that the patrons have started taking up the places for the commercial areas, where we have a mini clinic, a pharmacy, and a whole lot of others.
Anything else to add?
Then our numbers are on the screen. We have something good coming up this Easter holidays. We are saying that visit our site, come with the family, have a tour of everything that we have in there, and then when you are going home, we give you a gift.
I see. Okay, so during this period, so from when exactly to when?
We started yesterday.
Okay.
So just visit our site, come with the family, come with the children when they are on vacation, come and see what we are providing to the market. Our offices are open throughout the Easter festivity. So Good Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we are working. Come, our sales people will take you around a tour of the entire estate, Alphabet City, Willow Lane, Le Jardin, for you to see what we've done, what we are doing, and what we intend to do. Then when you are going home too, we give you a gift.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's very interesting. Any final words,
Yes,
Stephen?
we are offering up to 11% discount.
Up to 11%?
Yes, aside, comparatively, our prices being 30% low, we are still offering up to 11% discount. So anyone who comes in and make a purchase within this season, Easter season, you have up to 11% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, thank you very much. Is there any...
So,
I noticed you were...
okay, so my final words is that young guys can come together. Probably you, Eko, and the team can come together, put your resources together, acquire one apartment. In the next 5 years, you'll be able to cover your costs, and then it becomes an investment for you. So we deal with that. Corporate organizations, if they are looking for housing units for their staff, then they should look nowhere than Alphabet City.
Alphabet City, Waylead Properties, and they are showing the way. They are leading, in fact, in this regard. The number is on your screen, but would you still like to... Do you have a website?
Yes, please.
Okay, so maybe you can put that out right before we go.
Okay, so they can visit us at www.waylead.org.
Waylead.org. O-R-G.
Yes,
right.
O-R-G. Aside that, our social media handles, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you can just type in Waylead GH and you see everything that we are doing in the community.
Awesome stuff. Emmanuel Nyako is marketing manager with Waylead Properties. He joined us for a conversation. Also, the person you just heard, Stephen Xiao, property sales consultant with Waylead Properties. Lead the way, maybe in your family, in your group. Go to Waylead. And we'll take a break. We'll take another breather. When we return, we'll be engaging you. This has been quite a morning, the rain and everything. In fact, when we return, we'd like to find out from where you are, if the rains hit you, what has the situation been like where you are? In Accra nowadays, in Kyoto, 20 minutes, wahala day. Tell us what your experience has been this morning. I stepped out with my umbrella and I got soaked because the rain twisted, the metals in my umbrella, and I had to take a chill pill for a while. Anyway, we'll be right back on the AM show. Do stay.